Yo, what's up, people? It's Max 611. Once again, we in the paint. Tonight, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl. My prediction. I predict the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to beat the Arizona Cardinals. They're going to beat them. My prediction, the score, I think it'll be 35-21. Reason why? Pittsburgh's defense, starting with their 3-4. James Harrison, James Farrier, and Troy Polamalu. Troy Polamalu is one of the better safeties in the league, and somehow for some reason he's always in on a play. He's always around the ball, whether it's deflecting a pass, getting an interception, knocking a receiver on his back, breaking up plays. And the Steelers' blitz is relentless. Their coach Tomlin, he plays a 3-4. And he has James Harrison coming off the edge, who's the Defensive Player of the Year. He's also the leader in sacks on their team with 16 sacks. And he's a strip master, which bodes well for Pittsburgh, being that Kurt Warner is a fumble maniac. I don't know how many times this guy has fumbled the ball. Although he's a great quarterback, he is fumble prone. Also, Pittsburgh's offense, they're going to play ball control, give the ball to Willie Parker and control the line of scrimmage and control the clock. They also have one of the better receivers in the league in Hines Ward, who has a Super Bowl MVP. And I predict he will have another great game. Because even though he's hurt right now, his knee is banged up. But Hines Ward is one of the best receivers in the league. He's a clutch receiver. He's a money player, and I think he's going to come up big. As for Arizona, the Steelers are going to have to stop Larry Fitzgerald. He's the best receiver in the league right now. The guy he's tall. He's about 6'5". 2 and change. If you put the ball up in the air more times than any, he's going to come up with the ball, whether he's double covered, single covered, triple covered. Send him over the middle. He's going to go get the ball. Also, Arizona has 2 other good receivers, Anquan Bolden and Steve Reston. They're also good receivers. Arizona also has a good running game right now. Edgerrin James is a starter now, and he's getting the ball. So it's going to be an exciting game, but Steelers are going to win. And yes, Coach Mike Tomlin, he does bear a very striking resemblance to actor Omar Epps. So I'm looking for that to happen. We got a black president, so we're going to have a black coach win the Super Bowl. Moving on to other things, the Herb of the Week, Herb of the month of January, is Antonio Margarito. He was exposed last week by Sugar Shane Mosley. Also, Sugar Shane Mosley's trainer exposed Margarito for what he is, a fraud and a cheater. Before the fight, Sugar Shane's trainer was in the room when Margarito was getting his hands taped, and he noticed a substance on the taping of his hands, and that substance was plaster of Paris, which when it hardens to a concrete substance, which I imagine Antonio Margarito probably has used a few times, being that he bust up Cotto last year, and Cotto isn't a person who gets busted up or bleeds, and during that fight, Margarito busted him up. And during the fight, after Margarito had his hands taped 3 times, I noticed there wasn't much power in his hands. Noticed Sugar Shane beat him to the punch. And Sugar Shane exposed him. Sugar Shane, 37 years old. That's a future Hall of Famer. Usually Sugar Shane doesn't go for knockouts. He's more methodical. But against Margarito, he went on the inside, and then he went up top with the overhand rights. He's catching him with uppercuts. and Margarito lost. And Margarito is a bum. Nobody talks about HBO doesn't mention the fact that last year he was exposed by Paul Williams. He's a bum, and he was exposed, and therefore hopefully he can go on and be a club fighter. Put him on ESPN, get rid of him. He's a bum and a herb. On to other news. Manny Pacquiao is going to step into the ring with Ricky Hatton sometime this spring. Predict another knockout for Ricky Hatton. I don't care how much you try to polish up Ricky Hatton. He's a bum. And my man Manny is going to demolish him. Ricky Hatton likes to brawl, but I don't think he can brawl with Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao has already proven he can beat a bigger fighter. Witness him demolishing Sweetness, Sweetie De La Hoya, whatever you want to call him. De La Hoya, he should retire. But Manny is gonna knock Ricky Hatton inside of 7. He's gonna knock out Ricky Hatton inside of 7 rounds. I know there are a lot of Ricky Hatton fans out there, but Ricky is a bum. He's been exposed. Bum. I also want to talk about the Knicks. I haven't been I've been dissing them for the past couple of weeks. They're starting to play well. They're starting to gel. Coach D'Antoni has them playing well, but they still have to prove themselves to me. So far, they have to beat the better teams. They're starting to do that. They beat Houston last week. D'Antoni has a solid 8-9 man rotation with our rookie Gallinaro starting to play, and he's starting to show why he was a first round pick. I don't know how good his back is. I don't know if it's still sore. If he's still, but he's been playing well in games, and been a big critic of Chris Duhon, but I gotta give him his props. He's been playing ball. He's been playing well. He's averaging 8 dimes a game. Nate Robinson is our spark plug off the bench. D'Antoni has flip-flopped the starting lineups lately. Now Al Harrington is starting at power forward along with David Lee, who should be on the all-star team. I think, with what David Lee has been doing this year, he's got over 30 double-doubles, one of the highest marks in the league. And he's doing this all without having plays called for him. He's running the floor, he's grabbing rebounds, controlling the boards. Wilson Chandler has been slumping lately, but he's also another spark plug because he ignites us on hustle plays, and he's got a lot of upside. I think Wilson Chandler's a good player, and he's been playing well. Kudos to Nate Robinson. Nate's feisty, my kind of player. Reminds me of me when I was younger. Nate Robinson to get in anybody's face. Witnessed the alley-oop dunk thrown to him last week by Chris Duhon on the baseline. Nate needs to he should tone it down a little bit, but I kind of don't think you need to rein anybody in. Let them play. That's what we need. That's what New York loves. We love players who do that. Also, on a sad note, want to wish Eddie Curry. You have my deepest condolences with what's been going on with you and your family. Last week, his baby's mother was found murdered along with her other child, 9-month-old daughter was also killed in Chicago, Eddie's hometown. He also, last year there was a home invasion in his house, and my prayers are with you, and hopefully you can get through this and get back to playing ball. Also, I want to give shout outs to my people. My boy Isaiah, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, homie. I want you people to also check out my homegirl Fallon Smalls. She's coming into the industry. Peace out. We in the paint.